The dividend extraction FBP graph, as shown here, will be used to extract the information from two public domain websites. The first website is the Toronto Stock Exchange website, where we can find all the symbols, right, the trading symbols listed in that website. The symbols are organized in what we call the group page layout. Right? There are 26 groups, A to Z, and the 0-9 group. Within each group there will be pages. So for example, for group A, we have 10 pages of symbols. So the FBP graph application will attempt to extract all the symbols from all the pages, and for each symbol extracted, it will be sent to the dividendinvestor.com website to extract the dividend information that you see on the left hand side of the screen. The dividend information, dividend date, the most important number probably will be the yield, the dividend yield, right? And also some stock information also. So let's get back to the graph there. In a nutshell, the graph, you can see that the left hand side of the graph, the B1 crawler, B1V, crawler V, these four blocks represent the extraction of the data from these two websites, right? So in the Toronto Stock Exchange, actually there are two exchanges, the Toronto Stock Exchange and the Toronto Venture. So Toronto Stock Exchange will be handled by B1, and Toronto Venture will be handled by B1V, or Vancouver, right? Toronto Stock Exchange Venture is really the symbols listed in the Vancouver Exchange. A quick walkthrough here. So B1 block will generate the HTML request for a particular group and page. Let's say we kickstart everything with group A, page 1. So output 0 will generate the HTML request with the group A, page 1 information, sends it to what we call the multiplexer. Multiplexer will simply multiplex all the requests from these four data source blocks. Multiplex into a single channel, goes into a load balancer. Load balancer will find out which worker or parser, the HTML parser, is ready to work, pass the HTML request there. These guys, they do all the heavy lifting work. So what they will do is they'll receive the request, whether it's a request to extract information from the TMX page, or the request to extract the information from the dividend investor page, right? They figure out the individual requests and send it to those public domain websites, gets the raw HTML data back, pass it, extract the necessary information, and send it back to the demultiplexer. So multiplexer and demultiplexer, they form a nice pair. Whatever comes in, let's say the input 0 of the multiplexer, will get out, or will be sent back out to the corresponding output port in the demultiplexer. So anything comes in the input 0 there, get multiplex, this group will do the processing, and then the result is demultiplex, and it goes out through output 0 back to this group. Now we need to have a small loop back connection here, because we are going to get the group A page 2 information from here, right? That's this next link will give us the information for the next page. So that's why we need a small feedback loop, right? We don't get all the page information beforehand. We have to start from one page, and then the information, the HTML for the next page is obtained right here from the current page. So that is our small feedback loop here. So this block, B1 block, will get the list of symbols for group A, page 1, as well as the next page link, which is group A, page 2, which will be sent out again to get the page 2 symbols as well as the page 3 link, so on and so forth, right? And the symbols coming back, they will be sent out through the output 1 to the crawler. Now this crawler really is for extracting the information from the dividend investor. So whatever symbols comes in, this crawler will send it to another multiplex import, go through the parser. The parser will get the information from the dividendinvestor.com and send it back to the demultiplexer. Comes out of output 1 because the data is coming from the input 1, output 1. And here the mapper is just to rename some of the data coming out will be in the key value format, right? So I decided to change the key names a little bit, so that's what this mapper does. But otherwise, don't worry about this block. And eventually, then dividend investment information will be stored in the file writer and also in the file writer. One is for TMX, one is for the TMX exchange. And we repeat more or less the same logic down here for the TMX venture. So notice that these 4 blocks, the parser blocks, they are shared for both the TMX and TMX venture. It is a nice layout anyway.